So now that's treason, and it's also genocide, because it's taking away our identity, and also other people are claiming our identity. You know who they are.
Maybe, yeah.
The ones who claim to own on the Corporation of Canada all the properties and renting to our people, but they're using our information to access the trust that the Crown set up. Peace and love to you.
Thank you.
But everything is out in the open now, and we're just taking back everything. And all who are, heart-loving people, they're going to be here, but a lot of those evil people are going to be gone soon.
So, that was interesting support from someone who apparently believes in reptilians, and that Queen Elizabeth II is a reptilian. I can't say I'm totally in line with that at all, or even close in line with it, but hey, you never know. So let's say her perception of things might be a bit skewed, but she's not wrong about essentially Canada being a corporation, or very much controlled by the corporations. So certainly right about that aspect of things in a large degree. So anyhow, we're not doing too badly here. I'm just going to check the camera to see if it's still actually recording. Oh dear. Oh yes, it is. Okay, I thought for a second I couldn't see the red dot or the minutes, but it is in fact still recording. So we recorded all of that interesting conversation. So anyway, this is not so bad. Sort of first Sunday of protest where Montreal Unitarians get to see the picket signs again in approximately 3 years. So very happy that my acquittal a month earlier allowed this to occur. Somebody's not happy. I got my rights back. Guess I'll be protesting for a while. Did you say good for me? It is good for me. Not so good for the church that brings false criminal charges against people to silence them, which is essentially what happened. That's very much what happened when Sue Montgomery brought trumped up criminal harassment charges against me, and then later brought additional trumped up criminal harassment charges against me in breach of conditions. No. Yes. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Yeah, so we do have a bike path here that is comparatively new. I mean, it's been here for, well, probably 5+ years now. Maybe even longer, maybe 6 or 7 or 8. I can't remember exactly when it was completed. But that does bring additional public viewers. It used to be just cars, buses, and pedestrians, but now we have cyclists, and a fair number, even on a Sunday. So in a way, the bike path has sort of increased how many people see the protest here. And as we can see across the street, we have this construction. Apparently a fairly large building is being constructed here, I believe, should have quite a lot of condos in it, and that's obviously going to take some time for it to be constructed and occupied. But if I'm still protesting when it is constructed and occupied, I might have a whole new bunch of people seeing this protest from their living room windows and so on, which could get interesting. I would prefer that the issues were settled before then, but I'm quite enjoying the dragged out saga. So I see the person welcoming people into the church has her cell phone in her hand, so it's not impossible that she's called or calling the police to try to get rid of me. We'll see how that goes. Strictly speaking, I don't believe the police have any grounds to arrest me or ask me to leave or whatever, but they certainly don't have any grounds to say I don't have a right to be protesting here, to the best of my knowledge. So we'll see what happens if the police do show up. Should perhaps put a fresh battery in the camera, since it was at 60% when I started up this recording. I actually missed a couple of things. I didn't realize it, but the card was full, and so when I pressed record for the first time, it didn't actually record anything. And I missed some interesting conversations. So I got someone here. I don't know what they're doing. Good day, sir. You need some answers to questions?
Yeah, is it true that covered it?
Hmm?
Is it true that put it?
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Because the church, the bigger Unitarian Universalist church, it's got some serious problems. It does not deal responsibly with clergy abuse, whether it's sexual abuse or non-sexual abuse. So it's basically unsafe, as that sign says.
These people are safe. They look cool. Every time I've been there, it was nice.
Well, put it this way. You could say the same thing about a whole lot of other people that look nice on the outside but do pretty nasty stuff. So put it this way, they present themselves as being very nice, but they actually do things and say things that are anything but nice. And they make a complete mockery of the principles, by the way.
I can understand that the headquarters is not that nice, but imagine that you are one person that believes in God.
Right.
And that you are working here and you think you do the best for the community because you want to help people at the end.
Right.
And you organize events with children in the garden.
Right.
And then somebody puts a sign for accusing the headquarters in front of a desk where you work. What would be the norm of people like me who will pass? It will be, oh, maybe there is a pedophile inside, and I will start to hate somebody that is maybe not a pedophile.
Well, put it this way, we don't know whether or not there's pedophile inside the church locally or not, but I'm protesting against problems in the larger community. It's not my fault that the UUA falsely accused me of blasphemy for blogging about pedophiles and rapists in the United States, but the way I see it is you're a member of this church?
Yeah.
So you actually a signed up member?
No, I'm not signed up.
Okay, but you attend services, but you're not a member.
No, but I've been like falsely accused of something.
Right.
I think it's very disgusting, you know, like
right.
the way it hurts me.
Right.
So every time I see something, I question myself, and I'm like, are there cis people really like that?
Mm-hmm.
And is it like a generality that we do when we consider like the headquarters or something?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it can be interesting to try to distinguish who these persons are,
right,
and what do the people in the United States,
right,
like.
Right. Well, the point that I was going to make is that let's say you're a member, or let's talk about all the other members, the actual members of the church. Let's talk about Reverend Diane Rollert and the board of the church. They're Unitarian Universalists. They belong to the Canadian Unitarian Universalist religious community, which, you know, ostensibly is a bit separate, but in reality is very close to the UUA in Boston. They claim to believe in justice, equity, and compassion in human relations. Right. So do you think they're working for justice when they totally ignore a protest about their religion, because you want to talk about false accusations. I've had many false accusations against me by Montreal Unitarians, many, not just this one. This one comes from Boston, but I've had serious false accusations from members and clergy in the church here, and that's part of my protest. In fact, my protest began as a result of the former minister, Reverend Ray Drennan. He labeled me psychotic because I'm claiming a religious experience. He labeled an interreligious event that I'd organized as a cult. That is extremely pejorative. C'est comme secte en français. C'est très péjoratif. Et il a traité une fête interreligieuse que j'ai organisée comme une secte, un culte. J'ai demandé qu'il retire ces mots-là. J'ai demandé des excuses. Il a refusé pendant plusieurs années. Finalement, il a fait des excuses bidons. Il n'a jamais été discipliné par l'Église ici, ni par l'Église à Boston. Puis moi, j'étais expulsé parce que j'ai porté plainte. Alors, j'ai des bonnes raisons d'être ici. Ça date, l'accusation de libelle blasphématoire, ça date de 2012.
It looks like just eye for eye, teeth for teeth, you know, how they told you that you were sick, so you told them they are sick. And the people inside are not like related directly with your situation, so I understand that you take it as an organization.
Non, une minute. Moi, je suis en train de manifester, de protester contre des injustices ici, dans cette église ici, et aussi à Boston. Ici, I already told you, je viens tout juste de le dire. J'ai dit que Reverend Ray Drennan m'a traité de psychotique parce que je réclame une expérience religieuse assez profonde. Il a traité une fête interreligieuse que j'ai organisée comme une secte. C'est très péjoratif, comme j'ai dit en anglais, il a dit culte. Quand vous parlez d'un culte en anglais, on passe immédiatement à des sectes dangereux. Alors c'est ça. Moi, au début, j'ai simplement demandé qu'il retire ces mots-là et qu'il présente ses excuses. Il a refusé pendant des années. Et il a été supporté, pas supporté parce que c'est un anglicisme, mais il a eu l'appui de le leadership de l'Église ici et aussi de Boston. Alors, moi, à un moment donné, j'ai commencé à manifester à l'extérieur de l'Église.
Peut-être que c'est son avis à lui, tu sais.
Quoi?
Peut-être que c'est son avis à lui, tu sais. Peut-être que...
Une minute.
Non, mais je veux dire, mon oncle aussi, il se prenait pour Jésus-Christ, tu vois. Et puis peut-être que pour lui, c'était vraiment la vérité et tout. Et puis il était sûr de ses expériences. Et la vérité, la médecine, il a juste retrouvé schizophrène. Alors peut-être que c'était une vraie expérience qu'il avait eue. Peut-être que c'est la médecine qui s'est trompée. Personne ne sait ce qui s'est passé, tu vois. Mais chacun va donner son opinion sur la vérité de l'autre. Puis ça va créer des guerres et des conflits où tout le monde va s'en vouloir. Alors que je pense que le but d'une église unitarienne, enfin moi comme je le vois comme passant, comme personne qui passe juste pour aller chez moi, aller à l'école, c'est des gens d'une religion différente peuvent avoir un lieu de culte. Un lieu de culte, pour moi, c'est même pas péjoratif. Ça.
Non, je sais qu'en français, culte, c'est pas péjoratif. C'est secte qui est péjoratif. C'est pourquoi j'ai expliqué la différence entre anglais et français.
Ouais, mais c'est intéressant.